Alright everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, this is a video that I have been wanting to do for a very long time now, and after months of planning and putting things together, it's all finally come together, and it's something that, as you can tell by the title, it's to do with the Silvervision Tag Classics, which, if you're in the UK, and I know some people in America and Canada and Australia do have some of these were everything. It was just some of the greatest sets that, in my opinion, my pride and joy of the collection is the Tag Classics, one way or another, because it was just some of the stuff that when all the VHSs that year actually missed, and it was just your chance to actually own them. And obviously, with the DVDs come out, it was not many people had a VHS player. I mean, I would love to have collected all the VHSs, but space, time, money, and risking it right now because some of them might not be in good condition, and really you can't really play them now, so you don't know if it's a risk of if they even work or not. It's just having them there. But obviously, when Silvervision lost the license to Fremantle back in 2012, it sort of put a stop to the Tag Classics, which was a shame, and there was 10 more to be in the pipeline. These ones I'm about to show you is the ones that I was in a forum a few years ago, and they were talking about. I think it was a forum. I don't know if it was a forum or it was just someone doing a blog, and these happened to put on what was the next 10 releases, what was supposed to come out. I remember when Silvervision did one of the last YouTube videos, he said that there was some more to come out, but they released the main ones that they wanted to. So I had the list for ages, and I did put it all together how I was going to do it. I didn't know how, because I put them together the best I could, because some of them I've never seen half of these. Obviously, with them being VHSs, I didn't really get too many of them, so I'll put them together the best I can, and if one of them's wrong or slightly wrong, then I do apologise for that. But there is 10 releases here. One of them I really knew about because it was that in that era where they were stopping, with some of obviously the crossover between WWF to WWE, so I did knew one of these was going to be on there, but I thought they would have released it, but they never. So let's get straight into this, and to start off, we have the Best of Raw 3 and the Best of Raw 4, and I will name the catalogue numbers to go with them. The Best of Raw 3 is WF171, and the Best of Raw 4 is WF174. Now moving on to the second one, it is Invasion 1992 and Battle of the Superstars 92. The Invasion 92 is WF071, and Battle of the Superstars 92 is WF106. And moving on to number 3, it is Bret Hitman Hart, His Greatest Hits, and the best is Bret Hitman Hart 2. And the catalogue numbers for Bret the Hitman Hart, His Greatest Hits is WS916, and the best there is Bret Hart 2 is WF132. And moving on to number 4, it is the Best of Raw 5 and the Best of Raw 6. The Best of Raw 5 is WF178, and the Best of Raw 6 is WF183. And number 5, it is Smack'em Wreck'em and Grudges, Gripes and Grunts. Smack'em Wreck'em is WF114, and Grudges, Gripes and Grunts is WF124. And the 6th one is a Battle of the Superstars, and the second annual Battle of the Superstars. Battle of Superstars is WF082, and the second annual Battle of the Superstars is WF092. And number 7, we have a triple one, is the Best of Raw 7, the Best of Raw 8 and the Best of Raw 9, and the Best of Raw 7 is WF 186, the Best of Raw 8 is WF 193, and the Best of Raw 9 is WF 189. And for this one, I had to research to see if this was actually going to happen, because I didn't know how long each of these were, and I found out through a friend who collects them, who has the VHSs and gives a runtime. We worked out that obviously number 7 was going to be on one disc, and number 8 and 9 was going to be on the second disc, because they weren't as long as a runtime for that one. Because obviously sometimes there's only really been one, which is the NWO and Razor and Diesel set, what's got 3 on. So that's why I checked the runtime to see if this was actually going to happen in that order. If obviously I didn't want to be on here saying they were going to be on a 2-disc set when they couldn't fit on a 2-disc set. So we worked that one out. That's what it was going to be on one on one, then 2 on the other, like the Diesel and Razor and NWO set. And number 8, we have Hulk Still Rules, which is WE305. The catalogue number doesn't really a thing there, because we had it released on DVD anyway, and this is the set that should have been released, or I knew was going to be released soon, because it was in the time frame of Triple H the game, obviously, and it was between the name change from WWF to WWE, where it was in that sort of grey area, a bit like Triple H That Damn Good, where Silvervision had the DVD made, but they couldn't release it because they had to make a decision of which ones they wanted made, and they chose to release the Hulk Still Rules set in that one. So that is Hulk Still Rules. And number 9, we have the Best of Raw 10 and the Best of Raw 11. The Best of Raw 10 is WF 197, and the Best of Raw 11 is WF 200. And finally, number 10, we have Mega Matches and Mega Matches 1995. The Mega Matches is WF 089, and Mega Matches 95 is WF 141. So yeah guys, there is a look at the Tag Classics releases that were never released. It was a shame that they never did get released, or they didn't release all of them, or even if Fremantle actually carried them on, they would have been great. But we did great for what we got. I say we got 84 of them, which is amazing. Obviously some were 1 releases, some were 2, some were 3, and 1 was 4. And I say, being in the UK with them being unedited, the music intact from the VHS releases, and that's why if I ever went to say I wanted to watch the Royal Rumble, rather than using the anthology, which is blurred and music edited, I would choose the Tag Classic, because it's been unedited and unblurred, so we can't really complain. And I do say, if you talk to most people who live in the UK, the number one thing is the Tag Classics, and that's what people miss the most. And when I saw these, I thought this would be a good video, because I've just come across them by accident, and I don't really think anyone knew, apart from a handful of people, that they were what the next releases would have been if Silvervision did continue to do them. And I say it's a real shame. But yeah guys, I hope you like this video. Please drop a comment down below of what you think of these releases. As I said, I couldn't really explain much about them, because most of them are just like match comps and different clips from different events, and I never really saw that many VHSs apart from obviously the Royal Rumble Survivor Series and Wrestlemania and things like that. So I can't really comment on most of these releases. But that's why I enjoyed the Tag Classics, because I could watch the stuff what I couldn't get to watch. So, but as I said, drop a comment down below to let us know what you think of these, and would you like to see these out? Which other ones would you like to have seen? I see most people like me would love to see the Coliseum videos get released like this, or even WCW pay-per-views get released like that. And please drop a comment down below, we'll talk about it. And as always, as I said, please comment, like, subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video.